You mean they want a young Demi Moore? Well, what's wrong with the old Demi Moore? Get back to me. I've been looking through your book, and I gotta say, I admit, I'm not very impressed with it. We've got to get you some new headshots. So I've already set it up with Larry Lewis.
Larry Lewis? Wow, I've seen his stuff in GQ.
I mean, his stuff is everywhere these days. He shoots the look that everybody wants.
Can I get you anything else, Mr. Taylor?
Oh, no, thank you, dear. Just put it on my tab. Okay. Hey, Jack, tennis this weekend. You better bone up on that backhand or I'm going to whoop you one.
What's that?
But Armando, how can you think of selling at a time like this? I pay my dues in this street for 10 years, and I want to be around when the good times come.
Casa Hollywood will never be part of the new Hollywood, Paloma. Do you actually think that tourists from Kansas want to come see a show with Mexican drag queens? They want to see the Hollywood of the movies. They want a theme park. And that's what Fairchild is going to give them once they get rid of us.
Hi, Armando. You have no chance of winning if you're not even willing to fight.
Fight? Always fighting for the American dream can take a lot out of you. I mean, I've been struggling to make it for over 20 years. 20 years. I never thought I'd say it, but Mexico looks better and better all the time.
Rick Williams sounds like a country and western singer. Much too Anglo.
But it's my name. I mean, it's my mother's name.
Well, you are Latino, right? I mean, that is what you told me when I met you.
My father was Mexican. He split when I was a baby.
But he must have had a last name.
Well, my mother never talked about him, ever.
Look, what's gonna work for us here is this Hispanic thing. I mean, Hollywood is ready for Latin stars. You've got, what, Antonio Banderas, Raul Julia, Emilio Estevez. Gina, love you. What's your real first name?
Ricardo.
Well, there you go. We'll just call you Ricardo. Yeah, I mean, everyone's using these single names these days. You've got Cher, Madonna, Geraldo, right? Let me think about it. No, wait, one second. Yes. Oh, okay, look. Tell them I'm on my way. Okay. All right. Yeah, I got another one of those AIDS benefits to go to tonight. You know what I'm taking? Jennifer Powers.
Wow, she's hot.
You're damn right she's hot, and I discovered her, too. She was as dumb as an Afghan and couldn't act worth shit when I met her, but what a body and a flawless face. You see, I knew she had potential. No one can spot him like I do. There's big things in store for you, Rick, if you decide to play your cards right. And I'm here to help you do it, Ricardo.
Another busy night, I see.
Having bricks thrown through your window is not a big draw with the customers.
Roberto, did you know that the fake Hollywood Boulevard in Florida gets more visitors a year than the real one just outside our door?
Speaking of visitors, we had one today. A city inspector from the Buildings and Safety Department. It seems as if the whole area will be rezoned and...
You have to bring the building up to code. New sprinkler system, new wiring, earthquake proofing.
How did you know that?
The same inspector was at Armando's a couple of days ago. That's what he's selling. The renovation work is very expensive, and no bank's gonna lend to him or any one of us around here.
Hasta la vista, baby. Hasta la vista, baby.
I don't believe it. Now he's learning his own language from someone with an Austrian accent.
Hasta la vista, baby.
¿Cómo estás, querida?
First he pulled the raid, and when that wasn't enough, he really started putting on the pressure. Now it looks like he's going to get what he wants. And darned if I'm for letting him get away with it. I always stuck until the last kick in the pants if the job was worth having. And I'm not going to be scared out of the best job I ever had by a couple of ghosts. We're all stockholders, aren't we? We've got a right to protect our property. We've got a stake in seeing that the old opera keeps going.
But you always hated the name Ricardo.
Barry says I need to be more Latino identified in my career.
Latino identified? If your Mr. Taylor is so interested in Latino culture, do you think he would like to invest some of his millions in Casa Hollywood?
What are you talking about?
We have to come out with at least $50,000.
$50,000 for what?
To bring the club up to code.
That's ridiculous. Isn't there anything you can do?
I'm doing my best, querido. I even went to Talmadge's office since he's the one pushing all this change. It didn't even make any difference when I said I was a friend of Peter and Joanna.
Why the hell did you do that?
Why not? The only thing those people at City Hall understand is who you know.
Paloma, you can't just use my friends like that.
Friends? Sure. After Peter fixed you out with Barry Taylor, huh?
Peter didn't have anything to do with it. And Barry thinks I have potential. And besides, he says Latinos are going to be hot.
Hot? The flavor of the month is more like it. Just like you are with Chandra and all the others who have fantasies of making it with a hot Latino. Who is it now? Joanna? Peter?
You know better than anyone that I'm not gay.
That never stopped you before, has it? Don't forget, Ricardo. I also know better than anyone how you operate. You think you can use your looks to get people to like you? You're like these posters. Beautiful image with nothing behind them. You have no idea who you are.
And I suppose you do? Christ, you don't even know if you're a man or a woman.
You're wrong. I know exactly who I am.
You're jealous. That's it. It really bothers you that I might make it in this town and you never will. I might become somebody and you'll never be anything more than a tired old drag queen.
Good night, Ricardo. So many things are happening in Hollywood these days. We all got very excited when we heard about this redevelopment. But we soon found out that Casa Hollywood has no place in these plans. I said to myself, do we give in or do we fight? I thought about it for a long time. I light my candles, pray to the orishas, the saints. And you know what they told me? They told me, Paloma, don't let them get away with it. So, starting next week, Casa Hollywood will have shows every night of the week. Special shows, special events, special guests.
¿Cómo va a llenar ella este lugar 7 noches a la semana?
¿Y me podrá decir cómo ella nos va a pagar?
Tonight, I'd like to dedicate a song to 2 special people, dear friends of mine, Celia and Cruz Alvarado. Today is their 15th wedding anniversary. God, if I could keep a husband for 1 year, I'll be ecstatic. Felicidades, muchachos. Happy anniversary.